I got past the first bit of the tutorial for this game, where you learn how to use Mickey's magic brush and his magic paint thinner. We'll be explaining those in a second. Press the X button to bash on stuff. These blue cubes are used to fill up my paintbrush meter, which is that little blue meter. See the top of the screen right there, Mickey's face? Below that's my red health bar. The green bar is my paint thinner. It's over here. And the blue bar right next to it is my paint bar. So those are expended as I use them, but if I collect those little cubes that you saw me pick up, then I get to replenish those bars. And there's a little blue paint area here on the floor, so I'll press the right trigger, see if I can paint it. There we go. What purpose does that serve? I don't know, but that's how I fill in these little blue lines. There we go. So we're painting the carpet. Yeah. I guess that... Sorry, that's Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, right? Yes, my boy. He's voiced by Frank Welker, a guy who seems to voice every cartoon character since the 1970s, I want to say. You know, Freddy from Scooby-Doo. Okay, so I press the left trigger to drop that paint thinner. It's like dip in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It drains the color out of stuff. Well, usually it's supposed to. Now I press the blue button, excuse me, the right trigger to activate the blue paint to bring stuff back. There'll be some areas a bit later I get to use these two more conventionally. Okay, so let's go up here. That's Oswald's girlfriend, or Tensi, or whatever her name is. Don't know anything about her, to be honest with you. Excuse me. Yeah, like I said, the green paint thinner is like dip. So it hurts cartoon characters. Or in this case, it wipes out the painted objects you see here in the environment. Yeah. Is there a reason she's supposed to sound like Minnie? Because she sounds a lot like Minnie. In fact, doesn't Kate Sushi play Minnie? Yeah, the game's very helpful at this point. Hold B, huh? I just did that. I held down the B button and he lobbed him up into the air. This game apparently has some co-op. Of course, I'm not playing with anyone else. Trying to do two-player co-op with a game like this sounds like a recipe for disaster. You have to be very cooperative. That's going to be a drag because I can't imagine playing a Mario game two-player co-op, you know, especially a 3D Mario game. It would just be a disaster. Then again, Saints Row did it. No, which is not for kids, obviously. We got that. Yeah, see, nothing special's happening there. I guess I was hoping I'd get a bonus or something. Oh well. Wait, already went this way. Sorry. Pay attention to the map. So which way am I supposed to go? There I am. Okay, so I'm supposed to go... Well, there's no compass here, so I don't even know which way I'm pointing. How do I know which way I'm supposed to go?
Is it? Well, try and try again. That's my motto.
Just a second. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, so I gotta go this way. No compass. How entertaining. Okay, so I got up to the balcony now, and I completely lost my bearings. Let me get back to where I was. There we go. Mickey has a double jump, as he should. You know, it's a platform game. Yeah, that's Frank Welker. As unmistakably Freddy What's-His-Name from Scooby-Doo. Sorry, dude. But that just encourages kids to do that, by the way. If you want them to not do it, you're going to have your little brother just running away from Dip all day. As soon as he figures out what his other brother's doing to him. Alright. It's a torture simulator at that point. Stop hitting me with dinner! Mom!
Maybe there's some tune around here that needs painting.
Tunes. Guess he means paint. I mean, you could have done that the whole time. Again, two-player mode.
Now you'll see what I can
So how do I switch characters, I guess is the question. Wait, did I have to switch characters?
Look,
What are we waiting for? Don't you want to find Hortensia?
Yep, Frank Welker. It's Mickey. Let me do a quick check on something. Told you it's a research stream. Co-op action, nope. Thinner, paint, aim, nope. There is no way to switch characters that I'm aware of.
No.
Oh well, guess we don't need to use Oswald anyway. As you probably noticed, this little reticle here, the little circle there in the center of the screen, it's for aiming, but it's not very handy. I mean, you can go into first-person mode by pressing the Y button, like that. But this isn't exactly, you know, Mario Sunshine, which did a much better job of doing all this. So, aiming's kind of a drag in this game, and I'm out of blue paint. The meter will refill slowly, as you can see over there, the little blue meter slowly refilling. Well, let me go over here.
a genetic pin.
Wait.
There's a pin trader in Mean Street North who loves trading.
We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah. Poor Marcus was put on medical leave when he got stuck under the table. His cousin, Jamface, took over the projector duty in his absence.
Is that like Taserface? Jamface. It must be Jenny. So that was just environmental lore, huh? Oh, wait, over here. Wait, I already did that. So am I painting this wire too? Second. Okay, I'm out of blue paint now. Yeah, I thought his arm was supposed to do something. Okay, how did I get out of here last time? Now I'm kind of mad. All right. Now I completely forgot what I'm supposed to do. And I'm out of paint. Yeah. So I got through this last time. Alright, whatever. What's the way out? Yeah, that's the way out. Okay, never mind. Forget I said anything. Idiot. So I saw this in Dante's Inferno, I saw this in God of War, and I saw this in Mickey Mania. Because everyone's doing this now. Devil May Cry did this, didn't they? I want to say Bayonetta did this. I don't even know anymore. Well, again, as bits, I never realized why games like that had bits like that.
Look at that. If you follow the cable, you'll see that it's sending power to the next machine.
Yeah, I know how to do this.
Over here?
There has to be some way.
I wasn't following the cable, I was following the helpful guide on the screen, actually.
Hey, grab a hold of that handle over there and start pulling. Oswald, you need to hit both electrodes on the machine at the same time.
Oh, well, I'm not Oswald. So we have to set up a co-op puzzle here. Hurry up, Oswald. Thank you. So I had to hold back on the switch.
You'll have to redirect the current to get this thing operating again.
This one's mine.
Hurry up, Oswald.
I'm all over it. This is mine. I'm all over it.
Okay. Guess he's gonna take his sweet time. Yeah, let's throw him up in the air for the heck of it. Now I'm just mad. So I can't open that? It's a treasure chest and I can't... Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know how to do this.
So I can't open that?
Don't worry about it.
You're supposed to be doing something, Oswald. Here we go.
It's mine.
did that. It'll likely damage the machine.
Oh well. This is paint, by the way.
Is mine.
Hurry up, Oswald. Is there another switch I'm supposed to hit?
Yeah, I know how to do this.
Do something. Jeez. I'm not doing that right. How did I get at it? This seemed to be so easy last time I played. Now I don't even remember anymore. Is there a switch around here?
Look out!
Oh, forgot to paint that.
This one's mine.
Yeah, I forgot to paint the... Stupid. Yeah, I forgot to paint that.
Converting the electricity up to the door, you were able to open a path to the courtyard. And look, the platform...
Worse than those Lego games.
They flowed as well.
Okay, we good? Yeah, we're good. Ish. Don't know what these tickets are for. I guess they're for trading once we get to the next level. Okay, nothing over there. All right.
This courtyard leads to the train station.
More treasure.
Just... Great, the path's blocked.
I'm drawing a blank as to how many good Disney games have been made over the last 30 years. Because obviously, you know, I mean, before Disney's Aladdin came out on the Sega Genesis, there was this whole thing where, you know, it's like, hey, we finally got the Disney canned animations to work. Because, I mean, Disney, I don't think Disney never made like a Dragon's Lair type game. Oh, we have to pacify them. Just a second. So I have to paint these guys to pacify them. Excuse me.
These guys ain't so tough.
Yep, pacified them. Apparently you can dump them, you can throw dip at them to eliminate them, but for this game it's good enough that we can just pacify them.
Use that rubble to make our way...
Sort of like a good evil dynamic in a BioWare game, I guess. I mean, the game actually gave me an option before I started recording where there's like half of a painting, and it's like you could either, you know, paint it into existence or thin it into oblivion. I'm like, well, if I thin it out, all I get's a ticket. But if I paint it, I get a treasure chest. So, you know, I don't even remember what I got from the treasure chest. Just seemed to be a weird way to establish that dynamic. Anyway.
I'm pretty sure this gap is too wide for jumping. Once Oswald jumps in the air, he can fly
There we go.
And Mickey,
It's a slow fall, trust me. I spent like 5 minutes trying to get over that gap before I started recording this. Haberdasher? Actually, what's the haberdasher for again? Wait, did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way. Gosh darn it. I went the wrong way. Sorry. I went down the wrong edge of the wall. Oh, there you are, Oswald. Crap! Ah! Wait, I made it. Oh, I didn't. Just a second. Let me paint a few things while I'm here. Okay, so I painted the leaves, I punched them, and I get... yeah, rustle the leaves, I guess. Like in Zelda 3, you know. Cut the grass, get treasure. So I got some more paint, a ticket, and, what, a white promissory note? I have no idea. I have no idea what that's for. Might just be craftables. Paint the treasure. Pop it open, and what'd I get? 4 things, yay. Well, I had one earlier, so it gave me 3. No idea what this is for, by the way. Currencies. Okay, so those are my currencies. There are multiple currencies. Jeez. Try to confuse kids. So I got 31 tickets, 4 golden ears, 7 $7 bills, I guess, and 4 rolls of cloth, I guess. Okay. There's some extra movies here. I should mention that this game comes with a movie, the short film Skeleton Dance, drawn by Ubiworks and Music by Cole Stalling. Cole Stalling on the beat. Actually, a cartoon I haven't seen in like 30 years. But yeah, the memories came flooding back to me as I saw that cartoon. There's not much, gosh darn it, there's not much to that cartoon. There's no dialogue. It's just, you know, cats and birds and a bunch of skeletons, you know, doing funny dances. And that's pretty much all it is. Set to music, of course. Cole Stalling's music. It's all in black and white, too. So I'm sort of... And the other thing is that Mickey's not in it. Oswald's not in it. So it seems kind of weird to include that cartoon in this game. But it's good to see that cartoon again, you know. Kids get to appreciate old school silent filmmaking. Although it wasn't silent, because obviously there were, you know, there were sound there. Maybe the first Epic... Did the first Epic Mickey have, I think... Did the first Epic Mickey have, like... There we go. Yeah, did the first Epic Mickey have, like, a Steamboat Willie or something? Because the fact that they included a sound cartoon for this game probably implies that they included Steamboat Willie in the first one, I guess. But Skeleton Dance is okay. It's just kind of a weird cartoon to include here as a bonus because Mickey's not in it. Neither of the main characters are in it. In fact, there are no, you know, Disney characters. I don't think there are any returning Disney characters in that cartoon at all. Certainly no identifiable or named characters. Again, it's good to see. It's just a weird choice. Video quality's not bad.
Get out of here! Hortensia, how did you get here? Well...
Yeah, it sounds exactly like Minnie.
You're not the only one who has adventures. Isn't she the best?
Yeah, we're skipping all this. Okay, let's sign out, and then we'll... So that's most of the tutorial area. There's a musical number coming up later that we're not going to spend any time looking at, because one, we don't do cutscenes in this video, and two, we don't do cutscenes on this channel, and two, it's terrible. It's not exactly, you know, Mencken and Ashman, is it? Okay. So now I get to go back to my game save. I'm not going to spend much time on this game because it's frankly not very interesting, as you can tell. But I will spend a bit more time on the next level. In fact, let me show you that extra right there that I mentioned. Cartoon. Skeleton Dance. This is the cartoon I was telling you about a second ago. Wow. 1929, dude. Wow. Yep, Carl Stalling on the beat. But again, Mickey's not in it, and neither is Oswald. So, kind of a weird choice. Anyway, so we'll continue where we were. What's this, Kingdom Hearts? Sheesh. That's brutal. Well, they never made an Epic Mickey 3, so I don't know what to tell you. I guess this game never really added up to that much. But this is how you do, this is how you do AAA gaming. Licensed games. Of course, this game got coverage on NPR, so make of that what you will. I mean, are they talking about Fortnite on NPR? You know, PUBG? Probably not. Actually, well, before PUBG came out, what was the most popular game on the internet? Was it still Overwatch? Not sure about that. Activision Blizzard. Let's keep painting the floor. Cobblestone streets. Yeah, the frame rate in this game obviously isn't great, 30 FPS. The game looks really washed out in terms of color. That's very disappointing. Again, remember, this is a studio, well, Disney. Disney Interactive was doing, you know, what was it? Let me do some thinner on this thing. Nope, serves no purpose. Alright. Yeah, I can't thin this out either. This game was going to look like a Jackson Pollock painting by the time we're done. But I mean, if you look at Disney's Aladdin on the Genesis Mega Drive, you know, that game made a huge impression because it had those, you know, it used the Genesis color palette perfectly, lots of bright colors, great canned animation. I mean, I'm not going to say it looked as good as what's this for? Oh, that's it. I'm not going to say it looked as good as, say, Dragon's Lair, but it was a great aesthetic for a 2D platformer. Because back in the day, home consoles really couldn't do Dragon's Lair. Well, like, the Philips CDI probably could. But when did that come out? Yeah, the Philips CDI. When did that come out, by the way? Well, the Philips CDI was apparently capable of doing it. Let me grab that. Thank you very much. We'll come back. We'll go upstairs later. So if you're talking about, you know, the art form in terms of video games, your only real options were Dragon's Lair, the ports, the cartridge ports, which didn't look great. In fact, well, let me put it this way: some of them were fine for what they were, but they didn't really have the tech to really make them shine. So they became traditional 2D platformers, very traditional. I mean, back then, if you were talking about really good animation in video games, you were probably just talking about, like, what were you talking about back then? Maybe, like, you know, the Sunsoft games and the NES. Like, really, if you're talking about, like, really good animation for video games back then, you're probably talking about, like, Batman Return of the Joker, which had some decent canned animation. Not going to enter the underground yet. Actually, what other games had decent animation back in the day?
Shall we enter the underground?
No. Not yet. We'll get to that in a moment. Yeah, that's an excellent question. Because, I mean, you don't want to cheat by saying, oh yeah, Space Ace and Cliffhanger and Dragon's Lair had really good animation. Because those were Laserdisc games. They just stole them from the source material. The source material was not intended for a video game. Not Goofy.
Just when things were getting back to normal, those quakes had to come and mess it all up.
Yeah. I'll grab that. Sorry. Sorry. I'm trying to get my loot. I can hit the street lights for loot. Okay, why not? Can I paint this? It's already painted. So yeah, I mean, think about what Disney's dealing with. It's that before, like, again, animation, not like, you know, I'm not talking about Battletoads. I'm talking about, like, actual animation in video games. Sorry.
Hello there. Sorry, I'm a bit... Everyone's been working themselves sick trying to fix it all.
So I guess part of me is like, well, okay, then even Mickey Mouse's Castle of Illusion, that game came out on the Genesis. That was a Sega game. It was developed in Japan. State-of-the-art backgrounds and, you know, parallax scrolling and all of that, raster effects and all that. But the animation wasn't that great. I mean, the animation was pretty traditional, you know, 16-bit video game stuff. 8-bit video game stuff, really. I mean, was the animation in that game significantly better than, say, you know, Return of the Joker on the NES? I would say no, not really. I mean, Mega Man was okay, I guess. But Disney upped the ante when Dave Perry and the Virgin guys wound up doing that, was it Digicel technique? Because video games had bitmap graphics for at least a decade. I think it was Commando was the first video game that had bitmap graphics. But I don't think they really added up to much. Yeah, cloth. I don't think it really added up to much until you started getting to the Digicel era when, you know, when Aladdin on the Genesis came out. Because that game was all about canned animations and making those canned animations more lively than your average video game. You know, more drawings per second as far as the animation was concerned. So again, the animation was all canned, but they put a lot of life into it. So credit where credit is due. They got the job done, and eventually those guys went on to do Jungle Book, and which I played on this channel about a month ago. They did I think they also got involved in the Lion King game. I'll see if I can get my hands on that later. But I mean, even the Looney Tunes games didn't have particularly good animation for the most part. But I mean, eventually you started getting what? Wait, do I want to paint that away? Or do I want to bring it? Yes, the thinner. Because let me paint that in. I don't get anything for painting this though. It's so weird. So if you're talking about the Genesis, I mean, okay. It wasn't until Disney's Aladdin when all this stuff started to make sense. Let me back up a bit. I'm pressing the A button. I'm not going in. Am I not allowed to go in? I have to hold the A button down. Okay, that's bizarre. That's Hortensia.
Don't you worry about me. I'll just stay right here until you get the projectors up and running again.
Hey, Mickey. Welcome back to the Wasteland Museum.
Laura Lee.
Exhibits broke in the course, I can't leave my shop unattended.
I can't skip this, by the way.
I'm kinda stuck. If you find any item, no matter how insignificant, just bring it in and I'll happily take welcome to the Mean Street Museum. Did you find anything for me?
Switch to sell mode. I had 107 tickets. Can I purchase? No. Can I sell? No. I don't have anything to sell or purchase.
So much. Come again.
Wait, is this the cow?
We got things to do.
Yeah, like, play a more interesting game. See what's back here. Okay, yeah, that was the Mad Doctor who had the musical number earlier in the game. Don't know who that character is or that one. That looks like Evil Goofy. Hortensia. That dog is somewhat familiar. Might have been the Prince and the Pauper. That's just a base for a Mickey sculpture, I suppose. Is that Laura Lee the cow? Don't know. It might be Goofy. That might be Pete. That's the Glenn, whatever that dude's name is, who's walking around town. He has a bunch of twins around here, I guess. Is that the other cow? I don't know that one.
Oswald, I am the spirit of Wasteland.
Oh, that guy on the left.
The qualities that define me were split from me long ago. The sleeping two spirit. Take care, though, for your choices will decide which pins you receive and which spirits you awaken.
That voice sounds familiar, actually.
Individualism allows us to find ourselves amongst the multitudes.
Oh, that's over here on the left.
Individualism
Okay.
allows us heritage is the foundation upon which we build. Without it, we lose. The spirit of pioneering is embodied in the earliest efforts to tame Wasteland. And
Okay, so that's what's going on.
the spirit of adventure gives us the courage to step into the unknown. Self-reliance reminds us that we can always trust. The spirit of knowledge is more than an accumulation of facts. It is
We'll see that in a Mario game. I mean, you see it, it's just not explained so explicitly.
The spirit of compassion allows us to treat others with kindness.
It's not a nun, is it?
And look for the good in everyone. The spirit of tomorrow reminds us that every choice we make today echoes into the future. The spirit
Posterity.
of independence lets us chart the course of our own destiny. Freedom allows
See that evil Goofy?
choices, good or bad, and learn from the consequences. Freedom allows us to
Wait, spirit of freedom?
Independence. But discovery pushes us beyond our boundaries and limitations to find new truth. The spirit of innovation embodies our need to push our...
Oh, so not pioneering, but innovation. Okay. I confused him with pioneering over there in the other room. Anyway. It's a very familiar voice. It's driving me nuts. I know that dude. At least I know that dude's voice. Yeah, we're outie. This place is boring. It's important, but it's boring. Is there anything else here I need to see? Let's see. There's a bunch of stuff here. Point of interest. Where's the shop? Let's go to the shop. It might be up here. See if we can go in any of these buildings. Yeah. Movie sign.
All the projectors went down with the quake, but Gremlin Jamface is working hard on getting them in tip-top shape once more.
Jam. Whoa, jam. Nowhere near where I need to. I need to go the other direction. Again, there's no compass. Like out below. Gotta have a hub area, I guess. Makes the game feel less linear. Okay, there's my shop. Yeah, we'll head in here. It's gonna be a 1 hour video after all. Didn't think I was gonna spend an hour playing Epic Mickey.
Welcome to the Emporium. Oh, it's a bit worse for wear since last you saw it, but I still have two. Does anything strike your fancy?
Male cow. What is this? Back to the barnyard? There's a word for a male. There's a word for a male cow, and it's not male cow. It's a bull, basically. I mean, does the male cow have udders like in Back to the Barnyard? I'm showing the locations of hidden heroes. So you can buy the stuff, but if you want to search for it, I don't mind searching for it. Restores health by 1. Pain ammunition. Permanently increases Oswald's health. That sounds interesting, but I kind of want to challenge myself, considering the kind of game this is. Restores Oswald's... Yeah, but I don't play as Oswald, so whatever. So I have 117 tickets. I can spend them on this crap.
The Mean Street Emporium.
Yeah. Sounds like a library rental. But I got this from the store when I traded in Panzer Dragoon Orta, so I'll probably be able to get a little bit of money back for it. It was a 2-for-1 deal. I'm not going to complain. These Disney games are ridiculously expensive these days, still. Well, by ridiculously, I mean higher than the average price for games this old and unpopular. But then, you know how it is. Licensed games are sold at higher prices than the average anyway. They hold their value a bit more, it seems. Okay, so where am I supposed to be going exactly? I went to the museum already. I'm supposed to go to the... Let me go to the judge. Here come the judge. Here come the... More currency. What are those other trader things? Yeah, I'm getting... I don't just have tickets. I could use tickets at the shop, but I never quite figured out what the other forms of currency were for. Like the golden ears. With the pieces of cloth I just picked up.
Won't you look who's back?
Yeah.
Good old Mickey Mouse.
Good old Jim Cummings.
Come to save us poor forgotten tunes again, have you?
Yeah. Another classic. He's not, I don't think he's as old as Frank Welker, but he's up there. Been around a while. Sorry, Oswald. That's just the jail. I guess, well, Pete's not the judge. He's just the sheriff. Right? Just a second. To paint something. Oh, more ammo. So I'm supposed to paint these things for ammo? Okay, I guess that's how... I guess that makes sense. But again, in, what was it, Super Mario Sunshine, there was a bit more to it because you were actually supposed to, you know, clean up the town. So you're sort of doing, you know, it was litter cleanup, you know how it is. Just a second. So I went to the museum already. I can't zoom in on this map. Yes, I can. So, I already went to the museum. What else is over there that I need to see? Just a second. Okay, I already went here. Yeah, I already went here. Yes, let's go north. Again, I don't have any bearings here because there's no compass. Yeah, would it be so bad to teach kids how to use a compass? Guess the museum. Is there anything else up there? Yeah, the underground. Yeah, it's. Well, we'll go to the underground. Well, I guess we'll go to the underground in another video. We'll tell you what, we'll go to the underground now because I'm bored. I want to do something. I mean, that's my logic at this point. I'm bored. Let's do something. You know, I also have to dig out, what's that game? Rayman Legends. I might end up doing a bunch of videos of Rayman Legends because, yeah, it's not my thing, but it's supposed to be one of the really good examples of a late platformer, a late 2D platformer. Ubisoft did it. So it's definitely worth playing in that sense. Got him. So now I'm out of paint. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Blue paint, needed that. Thank you very much. Now I'm starting to... Okay, question about mechanics. If you have to break things permanently to get ammo, I guess the problem with that is that basically if you break something too early, you end up getting ammo you don't need and you can't stockpile it. So why not let people hoard it? Like, I've always sort of wondered why video games let you break stuff permanently for ammo or loot. But then if you break stuff for ammo you don't need, it becomes a problem. Like in games where it's like you break a treasure chest to get a health kit. But what if I don't need health right now? Maybe I don't need it till later. So I guess it's the basic question of, you know, why not just instead of giving me health, give me like a health kit so I can replenish my health anytime I want. Or do it like an automatic health regen, where it's like instead of collecting health kits, you collect, automatic health regenerators. So if your health goes away, you end up getting your health back immediately. Something like that. Because if it's too much trouble... Wait, can I float over here? Uh-oh, I don't think I can make this. Yeah, I don't think I can make this. I think we're gonna die. Yeah, I think we die. So what am I supposed to do here? There's a treasure chest. Oh, I can use the steam vents, right? Or bubbles. Get over here, Oswald. Okay, I gotta... Hold on. That guy regenerated. Did I get him? Okay, now we pacified. Okay, come on. Whoop, wrong button. Sorry, wrong button. I pressed the B button. There we go. There, yeah, get me higher, higher. That's what I need. Okay, that's better. Alright, so that's what I needed to do. Crap! Not cool. Get over here, Oswald. I need you to shock this dude. Shock him. Shock him. There we go. There we go. And he's pacified. Alright, so we got him. Alright, get over here, Oswald. Not that. Okay, you do that. I'll get some loot. Just a second.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you. See, he gets all the cool powers. All I get is a dumb brush.
Hey, knock it off.
There we go. Had to smash that.
Thank you for freeing me. I was trying to figure out how these gremlin cages keep us from teleporting when that quake hits. And I, well, kind of fell inside and got trapped. So anyway, welcome to the when Main Street split in half. Now,
Okay.
if you need to get back across that big gap, first time...
So it's a one-way. Darn it.
But I'll have to charge you next time. Fuel's pretty scarce since the quake.
She's gonna charge us tickets to get over the backside again?
Balloons are working now if you need them.
Great. They're gonna charge me for that crap. Oh well. He's pacified. So can I grab tickets? Yeah. So again, more pain I don't need. So again, it'd be nice if I could, like, stash these. They're like health potions, you know what I mean? Health and mana potions. In other words, it's like if I'm not hungry, don't make me eat food. You know, give me an energy bar or something. So if I'm hungry later, I can eat it when I need it. Or maybe, like, what is it? Like, maybe, like I said, give me an automatic health regenerator. So if I die, then I treat it like an extra life. You know what I mean? Like an instant health regenerator. The instant health regenerators don't require waypoints because you gain your health back immediately as soon as you die. But like I said, just give us a choice, you know what I mean? Don't make us eat food if we're not hungry. Yeah, so I guess this is a way to get around town. So I guess the quake kept me from taking the overworld path. So I'm supposed to play this, supposed to play Rayman, I'm supposed to play I can play a bit of the Monopoly game that I got. What was it, Monopoly Plus? That's on the Xbox One.
Actually, we're here to fix the projectors. You know what happened to them. Shh, come closer.
One would think the quake destroyed them.
I can't skip this, by the way.
But the main projector substation...
So I already mentioned that, what was it? I already mentioned that,
The quake.
Wait.
what was that game?
Strange thing.
Shiny Entertainment, the Dave Perry guys, got things going with Aladdin on the Genesis. And that game really did show the difference in terms of the artwork compared to the Capcom game that came out on the Super NES. Super NES game was fine, but it was, again, it was like Castle of Illusion. It was a traditional Japanese platformer. Decent artwork, decent character animation, but it really wasn't on a level of what Dave Perry and the guys were doing.
Well, if you had the
And Capcom did alright by them. I mean, a bit later, they ended up making some fighting games like X-Men that actually had very good animation. But back in the 90s, you ended up getting a bunch of games like the Disney games, these charismatic platformers that had better animation than a traditional Japanese game. Which is kind of weird when you think about it. But they were able to get some very expressive character animation in those games. You wind up getting games like... Whoops! Shouldn't have done that. You wind up getting games like... Excuse me, I gotta paint that. Sorry, Oswald. See? He got better. You wind up getting games like Earthworm Jim. And what was the other game that shined? Yeah, of course, the sequel. What was the other platformer? Well, I don't want to include Out of This World because that wasn't, you know, it didn't have that cartoony style. It was rotoscoped. It was polygonal too. That's some pretty good animation for what it was. I'm not dead. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, we can do this. Yeah. You suck, Oswald. Alright. Well, there's a balloon. So that gets me from one side to the other, I guess. So that's what I need to do is get the balloon set up.
But I'll have to charge you next time. Fuel's pretty scarce. Shall we be off?
No. If I want to get to the other side, that's what I got to do. So I got to pay to get from one side of the world to the other right now. That stinks. Oh well. What other 16-bit games really had like that really good character animation in it? Because remember, this is before Rayman. This is before Wild 9 on the PlayStation, which tried to bring that Dave Perry shiny entertainment style to the 3D world. Didn't really work. But imagine a game like Disney's Aladdin or the Jungle Book, you know, the video games. Imagine if those games had a 3D polygonal look. Now, I want to say Tommy Tallarico did all their games, because he did Earthworm Jim, and he definitely did Jungle Book on the Super NES and Genesis. I think he did Terminator. I believe he also did Terminator. Yeah, that was that Terminator RoboCop game that was on the Genesis, right? I think Shiny did that. Well, Dave Perry, I think, did that. And Tommy Tallarico did Wild 9 soundtrack. 3 got around.
I'm so sorry, but our power shut off during the quake. I'm afraid the cinema is closed.
So we can't watch cartoons.
If you can reach the fuse box for me, I will give you this medal as a reward. The fuse box is on top of the cinema. I'll wait right here.
Okay. Now Porky Pig.
I need to find the boys. I need to find the others. They went away, so here I'll stay until I find my brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Oh, please do find the band.
Okay, stop.
I'm too cold and found them all. Come see me in Pictureland.
We should speak with Jam.
Sounds like Minnie, by the way. So it sits on top of the cinema, huh? Wait. So it's on top. Steamboat Oswald. That's messed up. Maybe in some alternate universe, Oswald is the Disney mascot. Well, I think Oswald was the mascot for a while. I forget. I mean, it's not like they make video games with Oswald anymore, do they? See, he's not black and white anymore. He's actually kind of a off-gray blue. He's kind of a denim off-gray character. Okay, so what does it do? Is it just collectible? It's no longer collectible.
This one's mine.
Yeah, open that thing.
Fix the fuse box.
Outstanding.
Let's go back down to the usher and let him
Let's
know.
paint the wall. Oh, we're here. I don't get anything for painting that wall, do I? Yeah, Usher's got it bad. He's got a fuse box now. Shody, I don't.
Thank you for
Mine.
fixing the fuse box. Now the Oswald
Yep.
cartoon marathon
Usher don't mind.
is planned. Right.
Uh,
And here's some scrap metal for you. I hope you get more use out of it than I did.
yeah. Don't think it's that kind of game.
Welcome back, friend. The movie will screen once the projectionist returns.
The worst. So I guess I'm supposed to find the 3 little pigs, and that's the first one I found, I guess. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Okay, what's all this? See, female cow.
Trade you some lovely
Isn't that kind of redundant?
You should head over to the pin trader shop when you get in a moment.
Wait, what's that voice? I know that voice. I know that voice.
Oh, Main Street be not the same since it's split in. I'd like to visit Main Street South, but the underground scares me so.
I know that voice. Gosh darn it. I can't pick it out. I know she's trying to. I know she's from the Caribbean. I just couldn't pick out the voice. I like that they mixed it up though. It's not just It's not just Peoria, Omaha, Peoria American voices. You know what I mean? Crap. I know that voice. It's driving me nuts. Anyway, I'm a voice chaser a little bit. Hey, Oswald, get that. Destroy that thing. See? Had to hold down the B button to get him to do that.
Aha! You fixed the air conditioner. Let's head back to Corey and make sure his ice cream didn't cause a fuss.
Okay, what about this? This doesn't do anything. I guess this doesn't do anything. Yeah, that doesn't seem to do anything. So I guess I have to go down to the shop. Okay. Okay, that's moderately amusing. Can't go in here.
Can't talk. Jamface wants this up repaired.
Wait, can I thin that out?
You're kidding me, right?
Out the way, Oswald. Nope. Can't dip this out of existence. There's a big fat platform down there. No, wait, what's that? Aha! Concept art. Yay. Concept art. Wait, can you fix that? I guess he can't. Oh well. Yeah, he can't fix that. Yes, that's something that can be fixed. Out the way. Right, don't need that. So I guess that was just there to hide the concept art.
You want to get to the DEC, yes? Well, I have just the entrance lies beyond the fence in the construction area. But I'd rather you not. The other entrance is through this windmill. But you can see, I was trying to fix it when you arrived.
I have scrap metal right here.
The metal scattered about, or you could speak to the shopkeepers.
Well, I have some right here.
No, you found some scrap metal. May I
Yeah.
use it to no.
Oh, I need 50. I only have 47. Okay. So let me go into that shop where I fixed the air conditioner. It's a second. Yeah, this is the shop with the air conditioner, right? What is this, an arcade? Ooh, it's an arcade. I can play Mickey Mania.
Gremlin Flynn's the name, friends.
Nah, not in this game.
But when you know, the quake broke them all. Of course, I hear you're having...
Yeah, Dave Jaffe. Yeah, Dave Jaffe worked on
Let me make a deal with you. Whenever you
Mickey
find a
Mania.
particularly
And now we've come full circle because God of War 2018 just came out. So it all works out.
Actually, they come in sets of 2. If you give them to me, I can get the machines going again. Of course, I'll copy the pins so you don't have to... Still looking for those pins? Well, bring me back some. Still looking for those pins.
There's a Skyrim, got a bunch of side quests. Out the way. Now I'm just mad. I want to play video games. Anyway. I want to play a better video game. Yeah. So if I had to play a Mickey game, I don't know. Maybe it was a puzzle game I'd like. I don't really like the Disney. I'm not really wild about the Disney platformers, really. Though I haven't played Aladdin on the Genesis yet. I need to play that eventually. So this is for the air conditioner, right? I mean, part of me wants to get my hands on one of those at-games things, even though they're apparently terrible. Because I do want to play some of these old Genesis games. Well, I could just get an old Genesis. There's also that.
Thanks, well, I was going to use this scrap metal. Say, you want some ice cream?
So there I got some... Yeah, see? So I fixed the air conditioner that I didn't even know was broken, and I got some free scrap metal. So now that I have I have 66 now, so that means I can go to what's-his-name, get that thing fixed. Yep, see? 66 scrap metal. See in the currencies? So that gray-looking thing is a metal sheet of scrap metal. I figured they would just use like a gear or cogs or something. It's kind of a weird image. But it's scrap metal. Yeah, there it is, over there. So I have a point of reference now. I can head towards the fences here. Thank you very much. Loot! Okay, is that Disney and Oswald? Might be Disney and Oswald. Just a second. I guess that's one way to get the kids to respect Oswald, is to show them with your boy Walt Disney. Cinema. Movies on the lawn, I suppose.
Ha! You found some scrap metal. May I use it to repair the windmill?
What if I said no? Well, too late now. He grabbed it. So where's the windmill? Oh, there.
If we head down into the windmill, we'll be able to brave the DEC.
You did it! You shut down the DEC! Getting cash, homie. Alright, Yeah. Was it Tom Chick who said this was one of the most disappointing games of the year? It's like, the year this came out, this was a great year for platformers. And this was not one of them. Yeah, I was worried about that. Was he talking about Epic Mickey 1 or 2? I don't remember.
Right over there. We need to find out what broke the projectors.
But again, I mean, have there really been any good, whoop, here we go. Have there been any really good Disney platformers? I know some people like the Capcom game, and I know some people like, Fantasia, Castle of Illusion, but I mean, Mickey Mania is just, I mean, no. I never liked Mickey Mania. It's like, run, jump, throw marbles, that's it. You don't even run, you just kind of jump and throw marbles, that's it. It's like a Mega Man game where you don't get special weapons after you beat bosses. Can't be bothered. Yeah. I won't say it's a big QTE, but the idea that the game only had... It's basically a 2-button platformer in the mid-1990s. There's really nothing much to it, and that was disappointing. At least this game tries to be somewhat of an open-world, hubby, side-questy thing. So I guess... So this game's better than Mickey Mania in that sense, so the frame rate kind of stinks. Art's okay. And Mickey Mania at least has the advantage of being one of the best-looking 16-bit games ever, but... And the music... The Super NES soundtrack apparently has a very interesting soundtrack, because it's not like... The Sega CD had a completely orchestrated soundtrack by Michael Giacchino? You know, the guy who did The Incredibles and Star... And, you know, the J.J. Abrams movies. Yeah, Michael Giacchino, right? That's his name? You know, Alias. But... Press the A button. I have to hold it down. There we go. Oh, wait, what's that? Oh, pull it out. Okay, so what does this do? Go Oswald. Oh, whoa, what? Am I supposed to blow something up? Yeah, I was supposed to blow something up. Yeah, fix that, will you? Was Castle of Illusion, was Castle of Illusion even that good? I'm trying to think it wasn't. I mean, I'll try it out eventually if I can get my hands on it, but I'm not going to spend a bunch of money on that crap. I mean, platformer from 1990? I mean, come on. And can I blow this up? Let me talk to this guy. He probably wants me to do something.
You found part 79B. May I use it to fix the transport tube?
What if I said no?
Thank you. Now I can repair the tube, and you will be able to transport to the roof. There, it is done. Just use the transport tube, and you will find...
Oh, the video game arcade. Wait, what? Didn't mean to do that. Oh, so there was a tube over... That was that thing I thought I could paint earlier. Oh, this is the tube I thought I could paint earlier. Whoops, wait, no. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. It's going to be a 1-hour video. Well, anyway. I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on this game. It's a rental. And my backlog is ridiculous. I mean, this game was never even in my backlog till I bought it. because I had a 2-for-1 deal. I decided to try and buy some games that were really expensive with all the Panzer Dragoon Orta store credit I got. So in retrospect, I probably should have just gotten this from the library. Get down here, Oswald. I already fixed that. Okay, so I already fixed that thing. Now, what about this? Can you fix this? Nope, can't fix that. Nope, nothing good here. Nothing doing.
Can't talk. Jam face wants this up repaired.
Okay, so it's not fixed yet. Well, see if we can finish this. Wait, I already did this, right? Yeah, I need to go to the Penny Arcade, right? Let me go to the Penny Arcade. Yeah, I better get back to playing Rayman Legends. That was actually that was on my to-do list pretty soon. So I'm going to go to the Penny Arcade and finish off this farce. Yeah, Penny Arcade. So you're telling me I can't play Fantasia?
Still looking for those pins? Well, bring me back some if you
Never
find
mind.
them.
Alright, so I guess I'm done. So in conclusion, I'm not playing this game ever again. But, it's got Mickey in it. So I guess that's okay. Everyone loves Mickey, right? He's like everyone's favorite cartoon character. Yeah, I've always been kind of blah on Mickey. Mickey and Minnie are always the most boring Disney characters, really. I mean, he's a mascot, but there's really nothing to him. I never cared about Mickey that much. They tried to make They tried to make Mickey Mousecapade with him. They keep trying to bring him back. He's just not relevant. Donald Duck pwns Mickey, so that's all that matters. I mean, they tried putting him in Kingdom Hearts and make him a ninja. They tried to put him in what's that other game? Was he in Quackshot? Or Maui Mallard? I don't think so. But Donald Duck will always be better than Mickey. He just has way more personality. And he also doesn't have to wear pants. Though Mickey is topless, so I guess there's that. Nah, Donald Duck's a much better character. Though I remember Roger Ebert being a huge fan of Goofy. Goofy was always fun for the sports, but... yeah, Donald Duck, I always loved his voice. I always loved his attitude. And he was playing, what was it? Perfect! Thin them out. Probably shouldn't have done that. Everything's gonna fall apart.
Has collapsed the wall. Do be careful, Mickey. I believe this building is rather unstable.
Can I paint this? Well, I found a shortcut. I'm not complaining. Wait. Darn it. You have to thin it out. See ya. Let me grab that. Yep, so I'm going to destroy this building by thinning it off. Whoops. Oh well. Scrap metal, dog. Okay. So yeah, I mean, Donald Duck's in Kingdom Hearts, which I need to play later because I have Kingdom Hearts 2.5.
First time's free since you busted me out. But shall we be off?
No. We're going to keep exploring here before we end the video. So, Maui Mallard technically wasn't a Donald Duck video game, but if I can find it, I never got very far in that game. I rented it a while ago. I rented it on launch. I never really got far in it. I think it had a Michael Giacchino soundtrack in that game too. Kind of interesting. Somewhat interesting animation too, but again, it was Donald Duck as a ninja, which was kind of weird. Actually, no, it was not Donald Duck. It was Maui Mallard. I'm sort of curious if Quackshot holds up. I never got a chance to play Quackshot. The Giant Bomb guys seem to like it, so I'll see if I can check out some videos they did about that game. Which reminds me, I need to play my Genesis games. I keep saying I'm supposed to play Streets of Rage 2. I never get around to it. Outstanding. Look at that. I'm never gonna buy. I'm not gonna play this game anymore anyway. If I find it at the library, I'll rent it. It'll be fine. But it's not. I should not have paid for this game. I knew it was gonna happen. I just figured I'd get some, store credit back if I sold it. There weren't a lot of expensive games I could have bought with my store credit back then. I was getting a 2-for-1 deal. Because that was my hope, is that I would be able to trade in Panzer Dragoon Orta for a reasonably expensive game. Well, wasted a bunch of time doing that. But I can take it to another store and get some other expensive games. Like maybe there's some RPGs I haven't got a chance to play yet that might be pretty expensive. And I still have to play Dark Cloud 2. I just need to get back to doing that. But my backlog is ridiculous because I keep playing crap like this. But I keep figuring that, remember, this is the bottom of the 360 PS3 market, so I need to keep buying my games. I need to keep buying these games because they're going to be expensive in a couple of years. They're going away. They're getting harder to find. That's the only reason I bought Naruto. Because the game's getting harder to find. So I wanted to be able to document, you know, my disappointment with it, I guess. I mean, right? Trust me, after playing this game, I'll never want to play it ever again. That's why I'm documenting it now.
Welcome to the Wasteland Pin Trader Company. My name is Becca. Do you wish to trade, darling?
Darling. Black bag. Best kind of bag. Mysterious black bag containing stuff. Yeah, that's a great lesson for the kids. Buy mysterious stuff. There might be stuff inside of it. Yeah, spend your money on mysterious stuff that of unknown value. Right? Like this video game. Used to trade for collectible pins. I only have 4 of these? Collectible pins. A stack of 50 pieces of... Well, I only have 4 pins. That's the problem. 30 pieces. I can find these all over the place, though. Nope. Pin trader. I don't want pins. What's this, Pokemon? I don't want pins. I'm sure someone has them. Doesn't Lindsay Ellis have a bunch of Disney pins?
Marvelous pin, dearie.
Yeah, so I have these. Someone put mouse ears on the Mona Lisa. That's terrible. How dare you? Who are you, Deschamps? It's the only thing I know about Deschamps, by the way. It's the only thing I know about Deschamps is the old mustache and the Mona Lisa bit.
Some sort of project.
Well, go on Wikipedia and learn more about Deschamps. But you weren't expecting Deschamps references in a Epic Mickey video, were you? Okay, I think I've eliminated all patience I might have had with this game. I'm not gonna say it was fun while it lasted, but you know, it's in the old days when I was a kid, I probably would have been willing to put up with this. Sorry, like I said, my backlog is ridiculous. So we're at the 1 hour 3 minute mark. So let's do some quick exploring before we end this video. In conclusion, this game is a safe bet for kids, but I think your kids might be better off playing something more interesting like Minecraft.
Well, hello there, Mickey. Just gonna...
Although that Minecraft might be a bit too hard for young kids. I guess this game's okay. Though some of the puzzles seem kind of ridiculous. So there is that problem. Whoops, didn't mean to... Let me paint that. Yeah, let's do that. We're up. Alright, more loot. I'm not going to use because the video's about to end. Yay, I got my 5th pin. 3 pins, wow. Don't care about you, Frank Welker. Okay. See, Oswald has electricity, he can fly. Mickey stinks. Why am I playing it? Why can't I switch characters? Mickey stinks. Well, let's go in there anyway to see what happens for you in the video. Can't believe I got an hour. I spent an hour on Epic Mickey. Wow. Thank gold for me. I didn't think I was going to spend an hour playing Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday either, but we somehow managed to make that happen. Yeah, pacify this bloke. Ow, 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 ow. Free me! Thank you. Yeah, destroy him, Oswald. Okay, he's pacified. I'll do you for that. Okay, so let's get some. So I needed those. I needed that paint, so that's good. Scrap metal. Tickets. And cloth. Can't do anything in here. So where am I going exactly? That's where I came from. Oh, over here. I can't run. Boring as crap.
Would you like to go to Mean Street North?
Wasn't I just here? I think I was. I think I might have hosed myself and gotten lost. Nah.